If you run a junk removal business and you don't use this method, you are seriously missing out. This is one of the best free and easy to set up methods that you can use for your junk removal business that will generate you free leads for life. My name is Andrew Stevens, and I scaled my junk removal business up to $20K per month, which is about $900 per working day. And I'm going to show you one of the best ways in which you can get leads for free, and you can set it up today in about 10 to 15 minutes. So if that is interesting to you, watch the rest of this video. We're going to go to business.google.com/ad, enter Google business profile, and you're going to sign in using your company email. All right, so type your business name. We're going to type, all right, so we have junk removal service. I'm going to say no. Where do you serve your customers? We can say Rapids, say Grand Rapids, Michigan. If you want to add like zip codes, I bet you can do that. So here I would recommend either putting your city, Grand Rapids, Michigan, or you can put a bunch of zip codes. If you need to get a bunch of zip codes, you can say, so you can tell ChatGPT, hey, give me zip codes around the Grand Rapids area, only the zip codes within a 20-mile radius. So we have a big list of zip codes. Unfortunately, we do have to actually copy and paste them all one by one in there. But you only have to do this one time. The reason you want to do it by zip codes is because it's less vague, it's more articulate. You can actually target by a certain zip code, because some zip codes will actually give you a lot of money, and then other zip codes are just going to be a waste of time. So, and you can only know that through serving all of these different zip codes, gathering your data, and then seeing which zip codes are the highest performing zip codes. So that's why I prefer doing it that way rather than just putting like Grand Rapids or something. So we're gonna hit next, put all those zip codes in there, or put Grand Rapids in if you want. Here you're gonna put your business phone number. If you have a website, put that right in there. Chat, if you use WhatsApp, for sure. Contact phone number. All right, so here, this is your personal address, pretty self-explanatory. Alright, so I just input my address. Now it's asking me to verify my business. It's going to get I'm going to do this because I don't want to submit a video through my computer. That's just annoying. More options here. Let's see what that has to offer. I cannot select it. Okay, well, I'm going to verify using my phone number. Alright, so I'm going to hit verify now. Now verified, awesome. You can reply to reviews, turn on chat, and more. Amazing, okay. I'm just going to turn on all of these, every single one, and I'm going to put 24 hours. The reason you want to do this is because it helps with your visibility. You'll get a lot more calls if you're 24 hours, always open 24 hours. Sundays actually is a pretty popular day for people to call because they're kind of just sitting there like reflecting, they're kind of just hanging around their house. They're like, fuck dude, I need to take care of this junk right here. I need to get rid of this shed, stuff like that. So hit next. Business description. So mention that you are local, mention that you are licensed and insured, that you have eco-friendly disposal, stuff like that. You can use ChatGPT if you would like to. I'll actually do it right now. Alright, so that prompt is down below. We're going to select this. Shorter version as well. Might be too many characters, maybe. No, we're good. Okay. That is good enough for now. Awesome. Storefront photo. So at this point you should have some photos. This is basically just the photos that are going to show to people when they see your stuff. You can put like your junk removal truck and your crew working if you'd like. Skip for now. Same thing here. If you have any photos of your business before and after, put them here. Put them all here. Like put a lot of photos here. We already did this, so we're just going to skip that. Awesome. Continue. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to work on optimizing our Google business profile. The way that we do that is going to be through posting every day with keywords in our descriptions that have SEO, and also through adding photos. So you can see here, getting reviews as well. So you can see here, you can get reviews, you can add photos, you can make posts, you can edit your services. There's Q&A as well. So there's advertising method. We'll get into that a little bit later, but for now we're going to go to photos. Select that. You can add a cover photo, add a logo, add photos of your business. I recommend doing all of this immediately. And if you don't have a cover photo, use use ChatGPT. Up here you can see Google is processing your verification. It might take up to 5 days. Pretty accurate. It'll take up to a few business days. Posts. So I would recommend that you come here every day, every other day, and you add a post. You can't do it right now, I suppose, but basically what you're going to do is you're going to have a post, you're going to have a before and after photo, and then you're going to open ChatGPT, and you're going to say, you're going to input this into ChatGPT, you're going to say, generate a description that's at most 1,200 characters long that talks about my junk removal Google business profile post in Lansing, Michigan. Make sure it's not salesy. The reason you want to make sure it's not salesy is because if you're trying to sell, then Google will literally just remove the post. If you're saying, hey, buy today, call now, whatever, they'll just take the post down instantly. So make sure it's not salesy. Just talks about, you know, your business. So here it has Spartan Junk Removal is a family-owned and operated junk removal company serving Lansing. It has all of these different terms for SEO, eco-friendly disposal, blah, 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 10% off. So each time you make a post, use ChatGPT, generate the before and after image, and then generate this description. It's pretty simple. It's just a matter of doing it every single day. But doing it in this way will help reduce a lot of load. You're going to come in here. I'm actually going to show you what my old Google business profile looked like, and you'll just imitate it. Alright, so this is what my profile looks like. There are a bunch of different posts here. You can see this. Lots of different posts. Photos, many different photos here. Honestly, you should have more. I didn't pay enough attention to this. So, edit services. As you can see right here, demolition. These are going to be in the description below as well. So you can basically just copy them and then iterate them to fit your business, and then you can post them to your Google business profile. Alright, so as you can see, junk removal service is the primary category. We have demolition, estate cleanouts, storage cleanouts, business cleanouts. Underneath waste management service, we have appliance removal and disposal, construction debris removal, etc. You can read. So garbage collection service as well. I wouldn't recommend adding more than this. This will do just fine. The categories as well as the descriptions are going to be pasted in the section below. Alright, the next thing I want to focus on is going to be ask for reviews. So right here, if you select that, you actually have a review link right here. Copy that. I want you to copy that and put it somewhere in your notes. Like literally pull up your notes, something that's in your phone, something you can easily send to customers. What I used to do actually was, I would have this right here, and I would just copy this and send them that. What I recommend you do actually is at every single job, when you're cleaning up, maybe right at the end, right when you're wrapping up, just say we actually offer a $5 discount to people who leave us an honest review before they pay. And I swear to God, it works like 99% of the time. Sometimes you'll get people who laugh at you, like, haha, $5. You're like, you just charge us $1,000, but still, a lot of them will still leave reviews. And what you're paying for, you could just raise your price by $5 realistically, but what you're paying for is a review that will generate you far more than $5 moving into the future. So this has an incredible return on investment. If you don't do this, basically no one's going to leave you a review, and you're just going to have 30 reviews on your profile after 10 years in business, which you see a lot. I mean, I didn't start doing this till a few months ago when I was kind of wrapping up, and I got like 40 reviews. So it really helps in terms of ranking higher as well, because if you're getting more and more reviews and you're posting every day and your posts have SEO in their descriptions and you have those services in there, you're going to be ranked very highly, and more people will see your Google business profile, and therefore more people will buy from you. So it's very useful to set this stuff up and to get reviews on it, and also to post on it as you get more and more content. It's all about consistent repetition and execution of the correct activities. That's what it's all about. Alright guys, hopefully that video was extremely helpful for you. Again, Google Business Profile is a great way to get customers for free, and also to display social proof like reviews. And if you're running Google Ads, it can help you take up a lot more real estate on the Google search page. And if you guys need personalized help for implementing this solution into your drunk removal business, feel free to book a call below. It's a free call where we literally just go over how are you getting leads, how could you get more leads, and then I give you a personalized plan to implement to get more leads. Feel free to leave a like below, subscribe, whatever. I'll see you guys in the next one.